I'm gonna play this modern Dimir control list. This list has been sort of winning challenges. I don't know if this is Spike's list or where it came from, but it's been winning challenges. I do think the frog is a good card, but the frog is just like too easily killed. And like, I think this is a better way. I don't know if it's a better way, but I mean, this person, Nathaniel whatever, has won a couple of challenges. Got third place here, second place. So I think this might be a better way to build the deck. So we're going to try it. Constructed, modern league. And I am on the play. This could be really bad, but it's an interesting hand. Let's go back and copy the, make sure we have the right. Alright, so now, we get a surveil here. Guess I want that. That's a play to make. Looks like it's the mirror. Yeah, it's the mirror. I kind of don't want to blow one. I guess I should cycle one. Guess I should cycle one of these. We're definitely playing the mirror. Okay. That is A-okay with me. Sure. I'm gonna crack this now, and I'm gonna surveil. Put that on top. I don't know if I should put that on top. I literally have 4 4-drops already. Okay, pass the turn. What a weird game this is going to be. What should I do here? What should I do? I should cast Star Charts. Ugh. I guess I just pass now. I could flash. I could cast Star Charts again. Let's try and Star Charts. Cast Star Charts. Okay. Oh, this isn't going so great. I guess I can Wan Shi Tong here, but it's going to get Bowmastered, so I'm just going to pass. Just gonna pass. They do have a Cling to Dust over there. Hopefully they flash it back now. Alright, what do I want to play now? I guess this is my chance to play. I don't think it matters what I do here. I think I want to crack this. I think I want to get Island, and I think I want to go 1, 2, 3. Cast this. It's going to give me a card. And I can't get my card. I can't get it Bowmastered here, which is what I wanted to have happen. It does suck that I lost 3 of my Consult the Star Charts, and they still have 3 more, but they probably have a Fatal Push on this. But we got a little bit of value. Yep. They had another Cling to Dust. I should have shocked myself instead of getting a basic when they have the 2 fields out. That was really dumb. Is somehow more expensive? Yeah, it is. It's a lot more expensive. It's got a lot of the scalpers' attention right now. It's a lot of like scalpers that are into that game right now. And it's also like a popular IP. Yeah. I mean, people love League. Alright, let's Bowmaster here so we can attack in Kaito. Oh. No. No, no. Okay. So we're gonna... Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Cast that. Kaito. Combat. Declare attackers. If I attack, they could just Kaito in and kill my Kaito. I feel resolving Kaito will be good for me. No, I don't want you to do that. No, I think not. Block. Alright. Begin combat. Ginger, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Hope you had a good stream. We're just playing a Modern League. Bottom, top. Put this here, and we might as well just do one of these. Maybe we hit one of their Field of Ruins, so they can't Field of Ruin us down the line. We just want to protect our Kaito, which we did. That's interesting that they conceded there. I don't know why they would concede. They have Owl in their hand. They get to Owl for a bunch, unless they know about this, but I don't know about that concession. Oh, they conceded the match. They were just off it. They just didn't want to play the match. This sounds pretty cool. I think I'm just going to play the Flooded Strand instead of this, so I can hold up this. The deck that this probably is it's probably Simic. Simic is the first thought. So we want to have Spell Snare up for the 2-drop enchantment. Not Snow-Covered Forest, so it's probably Neoform. What the hell is this deck? Excuse me. Alright, we have Spell Snare up, so we'll just hope that the Spell Snare is good enough. Top that. We need all the blue we can get. No idea what our opponent is playing. Def Jad. Thank you. Formidable Speaker. Oh, they must be Living End. Yeah, they're Living End. Alright, the plot thickens. How do we beat this? Formidable Speaker, discard Living End. I wonder if they're going to get, like, Deceit. Well, yeah, that's probably the card they want. Play lands. Yield to turn. Well, we have... Wish I didn't bin this, but... Okay, so they're gonna attack. We'll take the 2. I mean, at the moment, they don't really have a living end. This card's really good. This card creates a problem that I think I just need to logic knot it. Because if I let this resolve, it makes the Shardless Agent living end good. Yeah, I have to logic knot this. We have to do that for 2. Now the question is, do we cling that or do we draw a card? Probably cling it. Probably cling that. Yeah, slow down the living end, make it so they can't just living end next turn. Okay. Yield through the turn. This is not a great hand to have versus living end. Oh, yeah. I guess I do it, right? Might as well draw a card. I'm going to get to draw a bunch of cards here, actually. Because this resolves, I'm going to draw a card. No response. Now the shuffle's going to resolve. I'm going to draw another card. Spell Snare is not looking the greatest in this matchup, I won't lie. Spell Snares not be looking great. So they can Shardless here. Okay. I don't like that I have Spell Snares and not Counterspells. There's not that much I could do about it. They could get a Deceit here. They could discard a Wistfulness and they get a Deceit. Halo Forger. And I get to draw another card. Yay! I'm going to play lands and to attack for 5 with my guy that attacks for 5 with Vigilance. I don't think I'm going to Kaito this. Does not seem smart to Kaito this, right? Just need to put a clock on him. Okay, I could get rid of this green and force and get a draw. Then I get to look for another counterspell. But let's just wait for now. I could just play a Kaito in minus and Kaito in 0. We made a land drop. They have Halo Forger. Halo Forger. Not much I could do about this. I mean, they're gonna living end, which is fine, because, like, it doesn't do very much here. Okay. Sure. Combat. So, I guess we make another Wu-Tang Clan. Done. We get to draw some cards. I can force them to draw. I can Feel the Ruin this, get another counter on this, attack for 5. And then I can... Or I can just play Kaito, tap this. I'm going to attack. Attack first. This thing doesn't have reach, does it? No. Fuck you. I guess I play Kaito. Kaito! How do you feel about Kaito? Do you have Force of Negation? I do, Force of Negation. Alright, so their hand is Shardless Agent. If they do Living End again, right, and our Wan Shi Tong comes back, when they search with both of these, we'll be able to get a bunch of triggers, which is kind of cool. No blocks. So we know that they have a Shardless Agent. Well, that's not good. Oh no, they get this troll. Then they shock in, they go to 8, and then they get all this shit back. Oh, just dead. Spell Snare's no good. What's up, Overlord? That was a hell of a Overlord here to get back Trawler, play Trawler, Shardless Agent. They got back Generous End. What? That's fucking weird. They're gonna just let me draw a card here. I think our opponent doesn't know how to play around this Wu-Tang card. Because they should not have done that. They should have just Bogart Trawlered and then cut off. Alright, so I think our opponent is dead. Because we play Bowmaster. So we're going to play this. That was a good draw. And we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to Feel the Ruin this untapped land. We're going to get a swamp. We're going to grow this to a 6. We're going to go to combat. We're going to attack. Now we're going to Bowmaster them. Okay. And then we're going to pass the turn, discard a Spell Snare. And if they living end, we just Fatal Push this. Then it comes back and kills them. Or I suppose that's not the case because they have Generous End. Oh, we have Force of Negation, so. Yeah. The problem is, alright, so let's look at Wistfulness, right? This just kills them. I'm going to kill you with Bowmaster. That's a bold play to make when you're at 2. Okay. Let's get these Spell Snares out of the deck. Let's get Spell Snares out. Out. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we could. I mean, this stops the Consign. This stops the Graveyard. We can generally probably get them with this. I don't know about this one. This might be better if we get to the play. Excuse me. Let's shave some number of pushes. Yeah, disputes are probably better than maybe this. Maybe this. Let's cut a star charts too, and we're gonna leave 1 push in. We're gonna leave 1 push in just to kill like a Subtlety or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, I mean this hand's okay. We have a Surveil. We have 2 stop your thing. Dude, Consign is so silly. Boseiju. Well, let's play that. I don't need a 3rd. I may take that back because maybe I will need a 3rd. How would you feel if you're a living end opponent and your opponent just puts back a Consign to memory? That's kind of wild. Yeah. This card's so good. This card is just unbelievably good. I think I need to Subtlety this. If this resolves, I just lose to this. This card is so good. Like, so good. Overlord. We put it on top. Okay, now we play Flooded Strand, and we're going to have to counter that thing. Counterspell. Counter the spell. Counter the spell. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think we're in a good spot here. Alright, we get to apply pressure. I think we can save the consult the star charts. I think we Bowmaster here. And then we surveil looking for a land. Bow boys. Okay. Let's look for a nice 4th land. Okay. Play my land. Combat. Smash. Yeah, I think obviously in emergency cases you do it, but this isn't an emergency. Especially if they don't hit their land drop this turn. Oh, you hate to see this. You hate to see that. Take 3. Grow my dude. Oh, baby. There was a certain sick side of me that wanted to consign the cycle trigger. Consign that and just be done for the turn. Can't oh you can't. It's an activated ability. Gas this with kicker. Logic knot and lands. They're unsummoning my thing? Sure. Oh, I thought they were casting it as black. I fucked that up. Not used to this new card. I thought this was just Thoughtseize. That's why I did that then. I didn't realize they were just going after my token. Like, I wouldn't have given a shit. Whoopsie. Yeah, I was thinking about it. But, like, not really a point. I guess I'm going to consign 2 here. I'm not sure. That's why I'm playing this list. I want to get more reps in. I'm not sure what's the better list. I'm not sold on what's the better list. Versus, like, the old stock list with frogs and stuff. Okay. Do I want to... What do I want to do here? I guess I want to... Draw a card. Now I want to surveil. It's going to be hard for me to win this game, Mac. Like, I don't know what this Bowmaster does for me. It kind of gets shut down by this. I guess I could attack this into this and then... No, let's graveyard that. Okay. You'll do a turn. Yeah, it just cuts all these cards for all these other cards that we like. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, you're gonna attack me? Alright. The race begins. I think Tamiyo is really good, too. What the F is this? Yeah, I do miss Tamiyo. I like this. No Kaitos? No Kaitos. Let's logic knots. 1, 2. I don't know what they're Eldritch Evolutioning for. What'd you do? I don't know. What would they have gotten? Like, Wistfulness? Overlord. Yeah, Overlord. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, Overlord. Overlord would have been sick there. Holy cow. Street Rave to beat you down. We're in a bit of trouble if they just hardcast one of their big idiots. If they just like hardcast like a Deceit or something. Oh my god, why would I ever exile a creature? Cling that. I think it might be like without having frogs, it feels like you can't feels hard to win these matchups. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna get. Shard the Z. Okay. Guess we need Wu-Tang Owl. If I Sheoldred Edict this, I get to hit him to 5. Is that a good play? Yeah, I mean, I can consign the... I guess I have to do this. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Because I can consign the thing and then Metallic Rebuke the thing and... Get in there, little guys. Get in there, boys. Get them to 5. We're going to have to, like, Mystical Dispute the thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to have to do here. That's probably the way it's going to be. We're probably going to have to consign the trigger on the living end and then 3. Okay. Step number 1, consign the trigger. They did not leave green untapped. Alright, is the trigger consigned? So no response to this. And then do we have to mystical this? Probably. Just because we have no way to pressure them. Plus we need to fill up our graveyard for Cling here. Alright. Combat, attack. What do I want to take out? Do I want to take out one of these colors? I probably don't want them to have black for a Street Wraith or an Overlord or something. Nah, no manlands. Yeah. Surveils are OP and change the game. Oh, they have nothing? Okay. I guess they could have an Endurance or something. Maybe a Subtlety. Let's Cling to Dust there. Watery Grave. I'm leaving the Bowmasters in because if they living end, I could maybe kill them. Okay. Yield to turn. No, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Okay. Okay. So crazy how, like, when you don't have the owl, it's like my deck does nothing, and when you have the owl, you're like, this card sucks. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just like, this owl sucks. I hate this owl. Well, This is not great. Alright, so no response to this. 1, 2, 3. Living End. Force of Negation, the Living End. Maybe I just don't have enough ways to win the game. Oh, that's good. Maybe I just don't have enough ways to win the game. Yeah, I boarded out a Kaito. I boarded out a Kaito, and I boarded an Owl. Mistakes were made. I know I was right to board out Spell Snares. Yep. So we have a bunch of subtleties in the deck. Uh-oh. Might have to attack with the Bowmaster here. Well, if I just would have kept the Owl in, what do you got here? Endurance? No, I don't think so. No endurance. No, no, no. Yup. Oh, that's something. That gives me... I'm gonna feel the ruin their undergrounds. Jeez, stop doing this stuff. Stop doing this. So we're gonna go to their draw step. Kill that. Get this. They no longer have black. And my Fatal Push is online. Alright, let's Fatal Push. Let's take the damage. So, do we want to Cling to Dust? One of their creatures. We get got by Force Negation, but I think we need... Let's get Overlord. May I gain 3 life? Get rid of that one. Declare attackers. Attack, put you to 2. One. Sure. Well, this is game 2, right? So even if they win this game, they still have a lot of work to do. What the hell art is that? What is this new art? Ha ha ha. I will kick that. Okay. Now that was a good draw. That was a good draw. Star Charts is so silly sometimes. This should probably do it. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. So rude. So crude. What are they going to get back? And returns a Charlotte's Agent. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, it's on me, I suppose. So I'm gonna do this. Could attack and kill this one, but they're gonna Shroud this agent next turn. I think I'm just gonna hold up Cling to make sure that they don't get to put any creatures into the graveyard. I mean, currently, if they Shard this agent, like, I get back a Bowmaster and a Subtlety and kill them. Yeah, I probably should have attacked there. But I think I'm going to get them here. So I think they're going to play a Wistfulness. And they're spending all green. So, yeah. Now they're just dead. Okay. So now we just get them with our boys. Oh, boys! The best card of Lord of the Rings. Sans the One Ring. Yeah. Instead of... Alright. Okay. Yes, chef, no chef. I think I'd like to hold up Spell Pierce on one, so I'm just going to play the Delta. I think that Living End is in a weird spot because there's a lot of different ways that people can play it. There are a lot of people out there that are trying to take Living End and they're trying to play this like this package of like there's Menino Ne, but there are people trying to play this like Atraxa Eldritch Evolution package within the deck. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's definitely floating around. This is kind of the list that our opponent was playing, where you're playing affordable speakers and all kinds of stuff. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know, but people are trying to play it. We are playing against that deck. Yeah, Speaker's a good card, but Speakers are $40 online, which is crazy that they're this much. I thought this card would drop when they hit the rentals things. Yeah, definitely Belcher. Definitely Belcher. Which I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty good about playing against Belcher with 2 Field of Ruins in my hand. That feels like cheating. Feels good. I will time walk you. Yeah, definitely the Belcher. Probably gonna play Wan Shi Tong at the end of their turn before Field of Ruining them. Might as well get free value from this. Yeah, 2 time walks, a Spell Pierce, a Counterspell, a draw card. Like I'm pretty happy with what's going on here. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's see if they have Counterspell for Wan Shi Tong. Yeah, they are pretty good. Wan Shi Tong. Okay. Alright, fine. Let's play this. Let's yield. I still think I can just sit here and not have to worry about anything. I'll play this at the end step. I'll probably play it 1, 2, 3 and leave this up for Spell Pierce. So I can make sure this thing resolves, probably. And then just double Stone Rain them. We just have to make sure we don't lose to Tameshi. Wan Shi Tong, Librarian. How do you feel? I would like this to resolve. Spell Pierce. Okay. Go to my turn. That's a really good draw. Because this means I can Cling to Dust, the stupid thing in their graveyard. And I won't lose to Tameshi. Let's Island. Hey, this makes them draw a card. Hey, yay, that's sweet. Okay, yield to the turn. Smack them into face. Alright, this game feels pretty good. Alright, so they're going to get Lotus Bloom back, which is fine. Is it fine? I could just counterspell this. But the problem is, if I counterspell this, and they just go land Belcher, I'm in trouble. But if I don't counterspell this, they can just go... I'll let it go. I'll let it go for now. Flare of Denial. That's not great for me. Maybe I do lose this game. Yeah, maybe I should have subtletied that. Okay, I'm gonna consult. I think I need to turn this into action here. Just want another counterspell, I think. And that's a-okay, okie doke with me. Alright, go to combat, attack. I don't know, man. But I'm down with it. If I hardcast a Subtlety and they just crack this and play Belcher, I lose. I need to do this. Well, they're going to be dead in, like... Thunder Trap Trainer on the bottom. Alright, 1, 2... Let's kill... the Sun-tapped land. Let's get an island. Let's kill Suppression Ray. Just to draw. Go to our turn. Kill Seagate. Get a swamp. Alright. Attack for 5. And your turn. That was rude. That was a little rude. That was a little rude. I apologize. These? I'll show them with the Harbinger. So I'm always torn on Spellbomb, right? On one hand, Spellbomb is good because it can stop a Tameshi from comboing off. But on the other hand, it kind of blows. I think I'm going to cut these for these. I'm going to shave Fatal Pushes, I think. And we'll play this minus a... Don't really draw cards with Bowmaster. Bowmaster's not the greatest here. They don't really draw cards. Except for unless they have a Tameshi. Bowmaster kills them in a slow, sad, pitiful way. I probably should have Sheoldred's Edicts in instead of the Fatal Pushes. Just because they're a little bit more efficient. This hand doesn't do very much. This deck sucks. This hand doesn't do anything. But I'm going to keep. I tell you what I do miss playing this version of the deck. I miss Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize was a great card. Thoughtseizing your opponent, and then you know that they don't have anything. I do miss that feeling. Your turn. Yeah. Sometimes it's the best card you can draw. Other times it's just... Oh, you've got a giant board state. Alright, well, here's Thoughtseize. Okay. Flare of Denial. Shit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good from our opponent. I could shock this in and cling my own land. But I think I'm just going to Sewers. Probably want that. Pass the turn. Maybe I was supposed to play the basic island there. I don't know. Let's just put the Bowmasters in play. That was the old deck. For a long time, that was the Dingo special. The red-black scam. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty glad that that deck isn't around anymore. Some of their starts were pretty egregious. Oh, I would like to Thoughtseize you, and I would like to play a 5/5. A 6-power, 6/6 Death Touch Destroyer of Worlds bullshit card. Yeah. I mean, I tend to, like, you're incentivized to have the game go on later in terms of surveilling. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with that. All right, let's just Spell Snare this. We know that they have Flare of Denial in their hand, which I spelled wrong. I was close to spelling it right. Alright, so they have that. I'm going to cling to dust this disruption here. Disruption. Boop. Okay, I'm gonna... Ooh, Field of Ruin. Ooh. Alright, we'll pass here. I don't think I need to. I would like to kick the star charts this turn. But if they go for it, I'm in a bit of trouble. I'll be just dead if they go for it. Uh-oh. 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 I get to look at the top 4 here. Well, I have to do this. Alright, we cast Logic Knot. They'll sack this to flare it. And then we're going to have to... Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, our only hope is that they didn't board in a land. If they board in their basic mountain, we're going to lose. So we just have to stop them from drawing a land for the entire time of the game. No big deal. No big deal. We got this. Yeah, you were right. Should have fielded them first. Should have fielded them instead of letting them untap. Fuck. You were right. You were right, Consign. Let's try this again. Okay. Yeah. Hindsight is 2020. I was greedy. I just wanted to kick the stupid console to star charts. You could very easily. I mean, that's the problem, is how do you disciplinedly pick what to play? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. All I know is they don't really draw cards. That's what I know. They're not really drawing cards. Would you like to play first? Yes. Okay, we can keep. Guess I just put this into play tap. They're not doing anything on turn 1. But what does my life matter on turn 1? I don't know. Yeah, yes, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely, it would. Yeah, like, I can't think of a reason. These lists aren't playing Tamios. So I think I just put Watery Grave in tap. Alright, Watery Grave tapped. Yeah, I think Tamio's good. I think Mel's gonna end up playing Tamio after the new Kitsune's thing. Well, maybe that's where the deck ends up. Alright. They're gonna yield. We're gonna yield. Yield through turn. Are they gonna play a Little Dork? If they do play a Little Dork, do we Mystical Dispute the Little Dork? I think we do. These cards just turn on their stupid things. They just turn on their Flare of Denials in a way in which is very annoying. Do I cling my own thing here? Yes. I need spells. I need spells. Okay. Let's bottom that. We have the Subtlety. Spend it a Lotus Bloom. I don't really want to Subtlety this. I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, that's fine. Tezzeret. Flare of Denial. God, I think I'm going to lose this. They chose Tezzeret. Alright, do I play the Wan Shi Tong or do I play the Bowmasters? I think I just put the Bowmasters in play. If they don't do anything next turn, I can Wan Shi Tong Librarian. They did not take the... What? Okay. Yield through turn. Okay. So this gets off suspend. Alright, let's Wan Shi Tong Librarian. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wan Shi Tong. We get to draw a card with this, which is pretty cool. 4 mana, 3/3, draw a card, flash. Vigilance, whatever. Draw a card. Begin combat. Attack. I don't think I do anything just yet. I think I just chill. What are you paying? You're into the flood mowing my thing. Well, guess who'll be back next turn. Guess who's coming back? If they play Tezzeret... Okay, I'm going to make him a little bit bigger this time. So, let's shock this in. Let's watery... Let's get this. 1, 2, 3... I shouldn't have got a basic there. That was dumb to get a basic there. No, if they have one card in their hand, and it's Tezzeret. If they have Jawari, I'm fine with that, right? We're gonna play this. We're gonna go to combat, attack. So now we're gonna go down to combat here, right? So it's gonna tick to 0, right? That's okay. It ticks to 0. Now this one We are going to consign this. And this is going to stay exiled. It ticks from 1 to 0, and then there's a trigger that casts from 0, which we are consigning. If they jam Charbelcher, we can consult to try and find a counterspell. We have the Subtlety to counter their Tezzeret. So I'm going to keep this out of the game. So they can't do Belcher plus counterspell. Even though they'd need to draw both a counterspell and a Belcher. Luster's no response. So the one card in their hand is Tezzeret. So we're fine with this. No. No. So they get their Lotus Bloom. So now they're going to play Tezzeret, and we're going to Subtlety it, and that's going to be GG. Got him. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Cast a Subtlety. Alright. 7 damage, 7 life. You have to turn. Die. Alright. It's going pretty smooth. Had you did something right, they arguing you consign the action suspending the spell. They didn't believe the owner, so I was acting as a judge. Yeah. Yeah. You just, yeah. Yep. Instead. Yeah, I agree with that. What did they say? What side were you on, Kimmy? Were you on the right side or the wrong side of the argument? Sometimes Magic players are just, it's not even worth it. You know, it's not worth to argue. Just be like, okay. Yeah, you cannot. Yeah, exactly. It's, okay, so we're playing against Simic. So all we need to do is not let, we need to not let one card. We need to not let Occult Oculus resolve. We need to not let Birthing Ritual resolve. Anything else is fair game. Coiling Oracle. Just gonna play Wan Shi Tong. Gonna put my Owl in play. If they would like to sack their guy to counter my thing. So this deck is, I'll show you. Modern. It is. It's fallen out of favor recently, but it's pretty popular on Magic Online because it's kind of cheap. The only card that's worth money is Oculuses and Subtleties. But this is the deck that our opponent is playing. Boom. Alright, so they're going to flare my Owl, which is fine. I'm a little unhappy about it, but the big thing is what just got added to my collection? Oh, that's right. I'm in the limited thing. Let's see my rares. Garbage, 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 garbage. Oh my god, these are my rares. Ugh. Yuck. I guess this looks playable. Yield through the turn. Alright, where do I go? Where do I go? We have RC qualifier deck building. Sort. I forgot I was in this color. Sort rarity. Alright, what do we got here? Make a token that's going to copy to a creature. Copy this elf, return target creature from your permanent to your hand, destroy target creature. Yeah. Sort, color. I don't know if I'm going to play in the tournament or if I just wanted to get a cool... I just wanted to turn these stupid QPs into, you know, a potential to make some tickets. Counter this. Yep. It's the turn. It's the turn. Sort main value. Sort color. What does this look like? What is green, black? Destroy target creature, target each goblin mill this way into their hand. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. They're just underneath me in a way that I'm uncomfortable with. Like, if I play this subtlety and then they have a subtlety, I'm just doomed. But I think I have to play it. And I think that they have a subtlety too. But there's nothing I can do about this, really. Or if they flare it or something. I think I just need our bow boys. Looks like a flare. Yep. I'm in trouble. Alright, yield to the turn. I guess I can fatal push one. Edict one. Alright, I'm gonna cast another subtlety in combat. I'm gonna try. Guessed. Gross. Bottom. I'm not gonna win the game if I put that on top. I don't know what I could actually win the game with. Not that. Not that, not that, not that. They just got right underneath me. Alright, let's bring in a bunch of mystical disputes. Toxic. Damnation. Cling doesn't really do that much. It can keep them off Oculuses, but... Alright, let's shave these. It's going to be hard to leverage this. Cut that. Would you like to play first? Yes. Through the turn. This hand's kind of weak. Undercity Sewers. Oh, we're going to get to draw a card with the owl. That's kind of cool. Should be cool. Owl time. Owl time. What time is it? It's time to visit the library. They pitched an abhorrent Oculus for this. That's kind of crazy. I'll put that on top. Maybe I was supposed to fight back, but I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Maybe it was right to do that. I don't know. Because now they have flare up. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna cast this. If they flare, they flare. Oh. I guess I just lost. Just lost the game to Birthing Ritual. Guess I should have waited a turn to do. Alright. As long as this isn't Oculus, we're okay. As long as it isn't Harbinger, we're okay. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna get a swamp. Draw a card. We're gonna kill that. I get to manifest. Play this. Yield through the turn. Don't really need another one of these. Thank you for 3. This is an Oculus. I will subtlety it in a heartbeat. This is definitely an Oculus because they're clicking from their graveyard. They're definitely clicking, figuring out what they want to click from this Oculus. They will be subtletied so fast. Make your head spin. Nope. No, 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 no. Nope. You can put that wherever you want to put it, but not in play. Put it on the bottom. That was good. That was good for us. I would like them to play a non-basic land, but, you know, you can't get everything you want. Oh, yes you can. You can get everything you want. Well, they put it on the bottom. They could definitely have kept it on top. And then, like... Alright, what do I want to do? I want to play the Field of Ruin. I want to field this, but they have to fetch this. I don't know. Let's play this. Let's go to combat. I can force the Verdant Catacombs to pop. I think I'm going to attack for 3. Yeah. We'll just pass and wait and see what they do. So we have Edict for this. If they crack this, we draw. Oh, baby. Give me a draw. Why would you get that one? Why would you get that land? Don't get that land. If you're watching and you're playing a deck like this, get your second forest. Don't do what they just did. They put a card on top, too. Well, what do you think I'm going to do here about you putting a card on top? What do you think is going to happen? I guess they're just not used to playing this. Yeah. Oh, you can get the second basic forest. Wow, we taught them a lesson about it getting basics. Maybe they wanted more cards in their graveyard to cast another Oculus, but that seemed like they should have got another forest. My first Magic set was Fallen Empires. I played Fallen Empires with my buddy Michael. He was my neighbor. He was my neighbor when I was a kid, and then he went away to Switzerland, where he was in school. Where he was in school at the Switzerland school with Kim Jong-un. At this international school with Kim Jong-un. And then he came back and he was like, I got these decks. It's this cool card game we should play. And he had a white-black Clerics deck. He had a white Clerics deck and the black Thralls deck. And that's what we played with. This kind of sucks that they have this. Unfortunately, I can't do much about this. I can Mystical Dispute this, but they still get a thing off this. No, but a girl that I knew was in the class with him. This girl that I knew very well, his little sister was in the class with Kim Jong-un. They went to school together. I'm not making this up, too. Like, that's a real... Switzerland school. Yeah, he attended a Switzerland. That's him right here. This is Reddit, but... Oh, fuck. How do I deal with this? Mysticaling this isn't going to do anything, so... I get to draw a card. Bring back the picture. Alright. I don't know if my friend's in that picture, but yeah, it was like oh god. Oh god, I clicked on a thing. I'm dead now. Now they're gonna alright. I guess I'm gonna make them sacrifice a non-token creature here. Yeah, I know a girl. This girl that she was my neighbor, and she went to Switzerland, and he went to Switzerland, and when he came back, he was like, "Yo, this is Magic the Gathering," and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever." Because I played Warhammer, right? I played Warhammer, and the thing with Warhammer is that there's this gray area in the Warhammer where if someone is like trying to argue for something, they can benefit themselves by like, oh, this is in 3/4 cover, this is in 1/3 cover. I'm gonna move 6 inches, but I'm actually gonna give it a little bump. I'm actually gonna make it move 7 inches. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things you could do in Warhammer to give yourself an advantage if you're like tryharding to win. That there's no like clear framework that there is in Magic. It's like, this is how this works in Magic, and you can just look it up, and it's the same everywhere. And I like that because I would play Warhammer with some of my friends, and they would just do these things, and I was like, yeah, like it becomes such a weird thing in that world when you're doing that. It would be like, not like CDH for example, but like people would, like, this one guy would always move his pieces like an extra couple inches because that was better for him, you know? And it was just like, and then you'd call him out on it. He'd be like, well, I'm just moving it, brr, brr, brr. I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, there's this gray area within the game where people could give themselves advantages. Yeah, it is cheating. And, but it's a physical dexterity of a game. And, like, you would be in all right, I was playing a game with my brother, right? And there was a piece of terrain, and there was a Space Marine standing behind it, right? And there was a saving throw modifier for like 2/3 cover, 1/3 cover, 1/4 cover, right? And we would get down and we would use laser pointers from Space Marines' guns, and then we get in this argument of, no, it's 3/4 cover, no, it's 1/3 cover, because I could see his belly button, and I would just like, that was it for me. I was like, all right, and then I liked the Magic, like, okay, these are the rules. The rules are universal, you know? Not like what it is, you know? Not like Warhammer where it's like, okay, well, this is this cover and this is this cover and blah, 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 blah. But Warhammer does have the sickest lore. Like, the Warhammer lore is so sick. Such a good world building, such good stories. Yeah, I want to play versus Mike Chaos. Alright, so they have a chump blocker for a turn. We'd like to draw a spell that says kill that. Okay, good. Another land. Alright, so we could surveil here and hopefully get... I don't think I want that. Alright, well, chump block with your Oculus. Please, and thank you. Alright, so we just have to hope that these cards are nothing. Which they're probably not. Maybe I was supposed to keep that extra Wan Shi Tong. But yeah, it's just... Warhammer is very wide open, right? And there's a lot of, like, nonsense to the game, a gray area, if you will, that makes it very unfun. Like, if you're actively stuck an hour and a half playing against somebody in a tournament and they're, like, actively being a dick, and you have to sit there and watch every move that they make so they don't move their guy an extra inch, it is not fun at all. Whereas, like, with Magic, your opponent can be a dick, but the rules are the rules, you know? Oh, I forgot about this RC thing. Good luck on the event. Drop. Alright. They flipped open that, which means they get the birthing ritual. Yep. Yeah. Because, like, it's like, alright, you're moving your piece 6 inches. You know, is it 6 inches from the base? Do you get to, oh, oops, I just nudged it a bit. I'm moving 20 models 6 inches apart. Oh, well, I'll just give this one. Well, I have to get across this field, you know? So I'll move this one an extra in. You know, it's very frustrating. Almost as frustrating as this game. Yeah, I should have kept this owl so I could have an answer for this. I wasn't going to make that joke, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know. Exactly. Exactly. You know, it was to the point when my brother and I bought like $100 laser pointer so we could stand at the unit's gun and point it at the other one and be like, oh, well, I can see the belly button. That I was like, okay, I'm done playing competitive Warhammer. This is enough for me. This is enough. If it was ever digitalized, Warhammer would be a fun game. Like have a full digitalized version where like there was no physical dexterity. I played this one game with a friend of mine. It was called Star Wars The Fighter Game, and it had the same problem. The Star Wars like I forget it was I think it was like TIE Fighter or something, but it was like a really physically like the moves were like a space battle. Armada, I think it was X-Wing. Like my buddy was super into it, but like every time we played it, it was like physically hard. Like every time somebody made a move, they would like always, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was physically difficult to okay. Well, I guess they're going to sag this. Sacrifice a non-token creature of their choice. Yeah, I should have kept this Wan Shi Tong. I knew they'd get a. Okay. All right. Excuse you. I wish this had trample. I wish I drew a Bowmaster. All these games, all I want to do is draw Bowmaster. It's kind of funny. Yeah, but it was like it was really hard to play the game and move the pieces like without keeping them in their original position. We can hardcast our Grizzleman. You know what? We can hardcast Archon. Should I crack this fetch? No, I should save it for a fatal push. Also, I have no more surveillance. Okay. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Well, the odds of this resolving are negative, but I mean they have 2 subtleties used so far. But I have to cast it. Kaito? What the fuck? What is this? Why did you tap 3 mana and then do nothing? I guess I'm going to tap this Ice Fang. I'm going to try and kill you now. What are we bouncing? We're bouncing the Wan Shi Tong. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I replay it now before they can tap out again. If they had subtlety, they would have subtletied the Kaito, right? Ugh. What absolute brutality. That could not have gone worse for me. Well, at least we got rid of the Ice Fang. No, I used it to tap the thing. I used it to tap the thing. What now? Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. I guess I want these in. I guess we'll go up to 61. I want these star charts in. I just ran out of gas. I just ran out of gas. All right. Do. Boy, Wan Shi Tong did a lot of work that game. Oh. Oh no. It's like this. It's like that, opponent? You kept the old one-lander? I mean, I do it all the time, so... Just wanted to go to... You just have 8 minutes left, and you decided that you should... I'm just gonna No, I'm not. I'm gonna let him have the snake and just fatal push it. I want to save this dispute for Oculus. I need to play this one, so if they play Cascader into Thing, I can crack this, Surveil, and fatal push the guy. Because if they get... We have to stop them from getting Birthing Ritual, because that card is obscene. Okay. I kind of want to save this fatal push in case they have endurance, so we'll just play this. They do still run Harbingers, but I don't think that this person has them. They would have probably, I don't know. But these lists do play Harbingers. Ice Fang Quattle. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about pronunciation. Alright, what do you got here? We got Misty Rainforest. Birthing Ritual. Well, I just lose the game. I just lose. Just like that. Just like that. How fast? That fast. Alright, we'll put the trigger... I'm not going to let him hit me for one. Absolutely not. We have a fatal push on top of our deck. Well, yeah, we have a fatal push on top of our deck, which I'm probably just going to draw. TBH, to be honest. Let's draw the fatal push. Play the swamp. Yield through this turn. Turn off auto yields on the end step in case they play a snake so I can subtlety it. Okay, they're surveilling so I can yield through the turn again. The only land that matters, even if they are playing the Harbinger of the Tides, is that this is my only swamp, so... Okay, so they're not going to play Oculus. I don't really want to play Subtlety for no value. So I'm just going to take a draw. I don't want to crack this yet. I need the fatal push. So I'll just play land. Pass the turn. Play land, pass the turn. Endurance time. Subtlety itself. Well, okay. Subtlety's fine. Subtlety's fine. Okay, so we're going to let this go. Now we have... I guess we can crack this. But I don't think I can surveil here. I think I just need to crack and get an island. And I want to fatal push. This way I can subtlety if they go for Oculus. But honestly, if they were to go for an Oculus here, I would probably counterspell it. Force of Negation. Dispute. Alright, can I kill your thing now? Thank you. Alrighty. Interesting. It might be subtlety beat. Well, we gotta get something value from this subtlety. I mean, they also only have 5 minutes left, so we can win on clock too. Oh, it's our boys! It's our bow boys. We love them. Fibblethip, you say? Bowmasters. Flare of Denial. I would like to counterspell that. Bowmasters Resolve. I would like to hit this. I'd like to hit you, and then Fibblethip can resolve. Then you get to draw a card, but... Pew pew. Okay, okay. We have a clock, finally, after a million turns. We have a clock. And we have an oh shit safety button. What are you paying? What are you paying costs? What? What? Okay. That's an interesting one. Well, Orc Army, you tried. You tried your best. Shardless Agent. I'm gonna subtlety this, I think. Okay. Well, we have Toxic to clean all this up. Which sucks that we have to use it, but it is what it is. Alright. Let's crack this and get a Surveil land in case they get the guy. That's not too bad. I could keep... Oh, oh, I like that. Well, that's pretty good. That's crazy that that was the best thing in their top whatever. That's absolutely crazy that that was the best thing in their top bit of cards. Okay. Verdant. Okay, okay. Well, this seems pretty good. We just, nice and slow here. Seems like the second we resolved a Bowmaster... Oh, no, what are we doing? What do we begin... See, like, our opponent is out of time, right? And they're doing these fancy plays, like the middle of combat. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, my guy? You know what I mean? Like, you have 2 minutes. You can't be, like, going to phase... Okay. Play for the trophy. Hello. I know this person is out here working on Merfolk. Hello. It smells fishy in here. Alright. Let's keep. Smells like food. You see, we have a little joke with this person where he says, fish are friends, not food. And we have to talk a little shit. Even though I don't like fish, the birds does seem very strong. This person is definitely playing Merfolk. Well, I lose. Can't beat Aether Vial, game over. Okay. Merfolk. Be a 1/1 Merfolk. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, they're playing Flare of Denials. So we're going to let this one resolve. And we're going to Bowmaster. Bonk. That was a good draw. I don't know if I want to attack. I guess I attack with the Arc Army. And if they play the one guy out of here, I just Fatal Push it. Let's just pass now. Aether Vial. We have to be careful. I have to get the... We have to play around Harbinger of Tide, so I need to get basic Swamp with this. So I might just... Yeah. Might just kill the cavern over there. Alright, let's crack this for island. And let's go 1, 2, crack that. Let's get our basic swamp. Let's get our basic swamp here. The one thing I think about this list, right, is I think it should be playing some number of Sink into Stupors. Because I think Sink into Stupor is just a free card. Alright, they're playing a Flood Pits Drowner. Okay. I am going to Fatal Push that. Okay. I'm going to attack with my Orcish Bowmaster here. This goes really bad if they have another one of these, but if they don't, I get to Sheoldred's Edict. Whatever they put in off the vial here. Okay, let's... Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Get in there for one. Pass the turn. This might actually be kind of a hard match for us. Aether Vial is just such a good card. So far, they've gotten 4 mana for free off this Aether Vial. I can't do anything about that. Yeah. Yep. A bunch of 2/2s. A Lord? Oh no, a Lord. Yeah, I think this person crushes me. I mean... I guess that's a 2/2. Yeah, I need to counterspell this. I'm taking 1,000,000 damage. Need a Fatal Push. I guess I can do this. Just dead. Just dead to this. God, Aether Vial is so good. Alright, we want these board wipes, and we want disputes. I don't think we have time for star charts. And... I guess Force of Negation only stops the Aether Vial, but like... I guess we need to stop the Aether Vial, so let's bring that in to stop the Aether Vial. Probably do that. Aether Vial is so broken. I would say, like, the free mana, an unanswered Aether Vial on turn 1. It's just such a... I used to get in, like, arguments. No mercy for those. No mercy for those Aether Vial abusers. That card is so... That card is so... Alright, let's talk a little crap. Maybe I want a Consult over Cling. Would you like to play first? Yes. Well, unfortunately, we're dead to an Aether Vial if they have one. That's the story of this deck. I'll put that on top. Oh. Lame. Lame. I think I want to counter this one. It's not like I have many other things that I'm going to be able to counter at this point. I have no ways to deal with this Aether Vial. It's just there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. It's just there now. I'm gonna Bowmaster and shoot it and try and block. And block. Yay, Bowmaster value. I don't really get to dispute many things here. So I'm gonna dispute this. I guess I can attack and then Fatal Push. Attacking doesn't do very much. I'd much rather just hold up the Wan Shi Tong Librarian. Okay, they don't have a 2-drop here. Sure. I should have played Wu-Tang before they played that. This was a mistake. Because now they can Flare of Denial my Wu-Tang clan. Alright, Wan Shi Tong. Because now they can Flare this. Yeah, fuck. Alright, attack with Bowmaster here. I'll Fatal Push the Sveilun if they play it. Four? The fuck is it for? WTF is Master of Waves. Do I want to Surveil? I think I want to save the Fatal Push to kill whatever comes out. I think they just fucked up. Attack. Subtlety? What is this? Whenever an enchanted creature is active, when this creature leaves the battlefield. Okay, so it doesn't really. It's just a. Alright, I don't want that. Kill that. I guess I can Toxic and kill the Mutavault here. I don't know if that's good, though. I think it is. See, I don't know. Don't know if that was right. Don't know if that was the right call. Let's Surveil here. We need Owl. Don't need that. Don't need that. Yeah, I think I just lost because I just kind of put in that 4/6. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Aether Vial, man. Yep. I don't think I can win anymore. I don't think I can win Aether Vial charts. Spell Pierce that. Okay, maybe I'm gonna Aether Vial. It 1 mana has made you all of this. Okay. Sheoldred Flylands. Alright, 1, 2. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. Okay. Or Kaito. Surveil. It's the turn. No, another Aether Vial. I think I got him at this point, though. Alright, be in combat, attack with Kaito. Kaito gets a nice surveil here. Bottom, top. Okay. Yep. Lord of Atlantis has been revealed. Okay. Guess I'm gonna attack first. Because I can surveil, and then maybe I hit a Wan Shi Tong, and then I can get a free draw. Surveil. Bottom, top. Okay. The Aether Vials do make a bit of difference here, because they could put in at least one Lord of Atlantis. No. Okay. This will draw me... Well, they have the Lord of Atlantis, right? They should have played the Lord of Atlantis first. Okay. Oh. Okay. Thought I was a goner there for a minute. Thought I was a goner. I want these Consult the Star charts, but I don't know what to cut. One of these. No vial, please. Keep. Dick. All right. I gotta graveyard that. The fact that I have 0 outs to this resolved fucking Aether Vial is maddening. Maddening. Very frustrating. I get blown out by a lord here. But I have to do this. Maybe I just gang block it. Okay. Yuck. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. Aether Vial goes to 3, huh? If they crack that Aether Vial, I need to use my Polluted Delta to get, if they tap it, I need to use the Polluted Delta to get, Yeah, I agree. Frog is just so OP. It just wins all creature combats. Just like solo some decks. Okay. Alright, well, let's kill one of these. Let's get ourselves a basic swamp. We might as well surveil here. Hull Breacher. Hull Breacher is not legal. Yeah. This is fine. They have Sig. Get Undercity Sewers. Don't need that. Go to my turn. I think I'm going to Toxic here. Counterspell. Alright. They do get to hit me. They get to play Sig and hit me with the Mutavault, which I don't like. Then they get to play Sig here. Graveyard. Okay. Please don't put in the 4-drop hero guy. Okay. I'm going to definitely play Subtlety here. To block. Subtlety. Ho ho ho! Oh. That sucks. That sucks. Consult. Okay. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. Mutavault is creating causing me quite the problem. Alright. So we go to 5. They're on the end step. Oh, they fucked up. I want Bowmaster and Owl. Leylands. Yield to turn. Okay. Alright. Bowmasters. Let's see if we can resolve this Bowmaster here. Oh man, we're getting beat up here. I think I need to crack this. This does put me dead to a thing, but 1, 2, 3. I guess I cast this now while they're tapped out. Alright, that is perfect. Wow, what a lucky draw here. This card is really, really good against Mutavault. Like, it's got Vigilance. Like, when I first saw this card, I didn't see the Vigilance, but pretty impressive. Make sure you just use the merfolk thing. Whatever you do, make sure you use the... Why do they tap like that? They tap like that because they have... Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. So they can activate the Mutavault here, which is fine. They sack the Mutavault. Okay. Combat, attack. Do I want to fuck around with this Sveiloon, or do I want to just wipe it off the face of the planet? I mean, I could play Bowmasters, and then, like, it can't really attack me. Let's just get rid of it. That card's cracked. That card is correct. Gets them back in the game when they draw multiple fish. Whew, what an epic battle against these fishy people. We're getting pretty close to... If this thing resolves, how much do we want to spend on it? We could spend 8 and draw 3. That's kind of interesting. Alright, let's Bowmaster at the end step. Okay. Masters. Fish are friends. Bang. Okay. This thing has flash, so I can just wait. I can deploy it at any time. I should maybe do it during the upkeep, so they don't have a chance to draw Subtlety, but I can counter Subtlety. No, I can't, because they have the Aether Vial. But it's okay. Use your Cavern. If you're casting a spell, use your Cavern. Why are we not using our Cavern? Why did we not use our Cavern? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to draw 2 cards? Oh, baby. What? No! Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, I just got wrecked. Ugh. Apparently owls don't eat that fish. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. I guess that's why they saved the Cavern. Boy, this Spell Pierce is looking real bad. Well, I have to double block. Have we played Tidebender? I bet they misclicked it by accident, you know? I bet they just yesed by mistake. That's the only thing I can think of. We're about to find out. Oh, what is this? Nope, it was not misclicked by mistake. Ugh. I don't think I can win anymore unless I draw. I guess that blocks this. I guess that blocks one of them. This chumps the other. I should put it into play now before they have a chance to draw. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Play this. GG. Well, I mean, I lost to Aether Vial. That card's very, very good. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? What did we get? Garbage. Garbage, and some play points. Alright. This deck felt good. I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't play the frog. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Frog's just so good. Frog is just so good. They revealed the 5-drop? Did they? Oh, for this. They did. You're correct.